no great dramas there. Of course, that's the body into the body action, trying to keep the bike straight, get on down the drag strip. Yeah, well, that is for sure. As you can see, he must have been nearly almost lined up, not pointing straight, because no sooner had the light turned green than he was darting straight for that centre line. So one of those things out there, as you do see from time to time, you need to be pointed in the right direction, otherwise you certainly start off in all sorts of trouble, and you can't make full pass. Smash one of our foam blocks and move it down the track a bit, so we'll check it, put it back in its right spot, and stick it back down to the ground. So hopefully it's not actually damaged, and maybe we're going to go and grab another one. So check out the gear wrench replay, yeah. As you can see, he had no option, centre line, and pinballed one of our little foam blocks. And might have damaged it actually, so we're going to grab another one, a spare one from behind the wall. Check it out, great stuff. Thank you to Gear Wrench. Okay, we are very close to getting back to the whole of the Group 1s, and we have got joining you back on the air in a couple of moments. Our wonderful friends have been running down there in the pit area, and I tell you what, we've got cables coming around our cables up here, and we have got Wade Onger and Matty Nolte joining you guys back in commentary. Stand by for these guys, and we've got Wade over there at the moment, actually, he's jumping back on with us, and he's been running around the pit area and bringing you guys back on. So Wade, welcome back, mate.
Thank you very much indeed, Matt. Well, we're getting set for the finals, and how about some of these matchups we've got coming? There is the Aussie champ right there, sitting in the sunshine here at Tail and Bend, smoking Robbie Cassar. He's looking to really put the exclamation point on this. I spoke before to Benny Stevens, said, mate, how about helping a brother out? Can we have a one-handed burnout? He said, are you focused? And you know he has, mate. His ETs and his wheelies have reflected that. I guess you can't have it all, right? We want him to be focused.
But now he can do it. Later on, that was our D final, incidentally, folks. Just said for Corey Butterking. Kevin Gummo was meant to join him, according to the sheets I've been given here from Race Control. So now we work in. So it's a D final, which doesn't really count on the podium side of things. C final, B final, A final, which sets our podium. Effectively, the National Drag Racing Championship. No eliminations, and everybody gets to run in this final round here this afternoon as the sun starts to disappear, and it's really come at the right time. Today has been amazing. The racing from 1:07 p.m. Adelaide Central Daylight Saving Time was phenomenal in Top Gear, wasn't it?
Know that. I knew you would know what time we actually flipped the switch. Well, this is going to be special. We're into the finals. Hey, Matt, I just want to say it on behalf of you and on behalf of everybody in the DRC. Massive thanks to the fans. They've been so...
Racing right through this National Drag Racing Championship. We're about to reward you the final round. I've got a feeling we've got something very special here.
I got a feeling, is that where you were going?
I'm going to just stretch the vocal cords for that later. penetration of the visor for Les Holden. Here it is on the Gear Edge replay.
What happened with Ronnie Casso out of all that? It's been all there you go. So a misfire right there. And it just did not want to keep going. And look at Les. Oh, yes, you don't want that Lamington. I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy.
He was having his own dramas on the left side. So here it is, bang from the Cassar bike, and then watch Holden, the veteran racer, inches out towards the centre line and gets it done in what we believe is the C final.
Miles an hour. Please put your hands together for Danny Rickard. 272 kilometres an hour. He will take out third place effectively in the first round of the NDRC Australian Top Fuel Motorcycle Championship. Now, what is the go?
Oh, look at the oil and fluid come out. Yeah, air intake.
Drew knew straight away, and he saw the crew member as well immediately go to that. Let's take a look at Danny Rickard's run. It wandered towards the centre to begin with, but then he pulled it right back in. Nice ride, Danny. Good way to finish things off.
So some surprises here, isn't there, on number one? We like that.
Nice little wheelie. That's why the bike drifted to the centre, because he was Benny Stevensing it.
He was.
I was talking to Ronnie Palumbo before we were looking at the Top Fuel motorcycle sitting next to us in the lane, and we shot an interview for the TV, and I said, well, did you do that? He went, no chance. How about that? Let's just and Ronnie Palumbo squaring off later in the A final.
That'll be a top door slammer as Rickard and the crew down the bottom here.
Just analysing what went on. So, Benny Stevens in that left-hand lane. And they just have a look at what happened with the Nitro Voodoo. So there is the championship points for Top Fuel. 1 point ball game. It's an all-rapper starter final. A final be Wayne Newby, Damien Harris. Newby has DT and speed looks pretty handy as well. So Phil Reed will square off with Kyle Putland in the C final, and Phil Lamatina and Pete Chipris. A couple of Aussie champs right there, both with a pair of them. So they're just checking that the fluid isn't a problem in that left-hand lane.
Imagine if we get a couple of 70s to wrap up the National Drag Racing Championship. We'll set the scene for the remaining 7 rounds of the series, and it'll travel across the country in 2023 and 2024.
Now, I know that Benny's focused, Matt. I know he's focused. He's thinking about, I want to run the best number I can. I'm not worried about one-handed burnouts. Wait, stop talking about it. Shut up. What do you reckon, folks? Do you want to see a one-handed burnout from Benny Stevens? Cheer you up out there. He's good value, isn't he? And he's not just a guy that gets on and rides that thing. He's basically responsible for fielding 3 bikes. I know that Danelle from Denani Hot Shots is right behind everything that he does. He's the big bike and extra little campaign that we got there.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
They'll be up with Top Door Slammer very, very soon. Well, just clear the stage down here. That is the Dragway at the Bend. The Spring Nationals building towards the end of this event that started Friday afternoon through yesterday into the early evening. It was eventually called due to the horrendous wind conditions we had across the plains here yesterday. But pretty much from the get-go today, it has been absolutely riveting action.
And where is Damon Musket? Looking for at this point. And he hasn't surfaced there at the moment, so I'm not sure what the geo might be. Benny Stevens runs it through the back door. And the boys are absolutely pumped. The Fueled Motorsport team. Look at that. Look at that. There's so many things that are wrong about that to a normal human. How about that there, though? Even Leslie got a win, mate. What are the chances of that? Very, very cool. Back wheel all the way. Super cool. And remarkable too, and I say this with the ultimate respect, that he's an amputee. He's got an amputated right leg. Never lets anything get in the way of him achieving his goals. And I know he's a big advocate for speaking out about things like that and about always achieving your goals and doing what you can. Bryony Ingerson, I know you're a Benny Stevens fan, we all are.
Absolutely. Hasn't he been a great ambassador for Top Fuel Motorbikes so far this weekend? An outstanding run. And congratulations. This is yours, winner of Top Fuel Motorcycle for the Spring Nationals.
Thank you very much to all my sponsors, everyone who supports us, the Denani Hot Shots, Top Fuel Harleys. They went really well this weekend. I'm very, very happy with everyone's efforts. Thanks to all my crew, thanks to the Bend Motorsport Park, awesome facility, can't wait to get back here.
Inaugural winner here at the Bend Dragway. How does that sit with you?
I'm absolutely stoked. I'm lost for words, I really am. So it's awesome. Thank you very much.
Also, the inaugural winner of the first round of the National Drag Racing Championship. It's all coming up. Benny Stevens this weekend. Congratulations. There's some. You can spray that at your team, or you can drink it later on. Whatever you choose to do. You can do whatever you like. Congratulations. It's been an awesome run, and we've enjoyed every moment of watching you.
Thank you very much. Yes, thanks, guys. Thanks to all you. Everyone. Awesome. Cheers,
Right, please clarify. Did he just say he wasn't going to take a leggy?
He did. He said he was going to fill his leg up.
Oh, well. He's just a remarkable guy, isn't he?
They will celebrate hard before he's home, I promise you.
Text it to me.
You saw the joy from Aaron Deary as well, who almost crash tackled our cameraman on the straight out the front here of our window. So Benny Stevens picks up the win in round one of the Australian Top Fuel Motorcycle Championship.
Boys giving the fans up there in top part of the racetrack plenty. Well, there's some variables that are emerging this weekend, and one of them is absolutely becoming a reality. Morris Fabiani and Ronnie Palumbo stand on the verge of possibly one of the most emotional victories in all of Door Slammer racing. They're going to face Lisa Gregorini in order to do that. For those who know, this means so much to Morris Fabiani, this return, and what a return it's been so far. Morris, when I heard you were back, I was surprised and I was very pleased.
What do you want?
This had to be one of the toughest decisions you've ever made.
For 2-3 months, Mary and I were pondering what do you do? What's the right thing? What's the wrong thing? You know, what's Gene wants husband? And, you know, what's Gene wants? So there was a lot of the Penny family. You know, there was a lot of things that we thought about. Like the outpour from family, friends, the drag racing community.
I didn't know about that until fucking
Every day, phone calls, text messages, all positive, you know. This is my livelihood, it's not just a game. You know, what do I do? So, I said, oh, we've got to do it. You know, just make sure we had the blessing of the Fennick family.
No.
My guys from
Just go for a walk.
They were just unbelievable. Chris, Paul, Tony, nothing but positive things, you know. Let's redo this. Let's run the Monaro. It's been a great car. You know, I drove the car for probably 8 to 10 years. Mark Valeri won a championship in it. It's a good car. Sam loved the car. He named it Old Betsy, so that's what the car is. It's Old Betsy, and we're going to take it to a new championship.
There's a lot of choices you could have made to sit behind the wheel. The Palumbo story is a really great story with a real twist that Sam would have loved as well.
Yeah, Sam contacted me probably 5 years ago saying that we made it. He's dying of brain cancer. He's dying wishes to go for a ride in a slammer. Since we've got the only car in the country that has a passenger seat, he said, would you do it? I said, mate, of course I do. So that's how I met the Palumbos. We took that ride in the car. It was a very emotional day. It was fantastic.
He always leaves things
I did juniors, Sam's son did juniors with Joe Prince, the same guy, and then it was Sam and Dad together with their Tiranas, and then Sam stepped up the Door Slammer, then Dad jumped in for a ride, Sam was still driving, and now it's me. It's all just one big circle, and yeah, it's a bit emotional to think about.
NDRC round 1 of this Grand Top Door Slammer Championship, and your name is on the hot rod. Can you believe it?
When I was walking around the pits with the junior drag racing, you know, you look at these Door Slammer guys and it's like, wow, Door Slammer. Now it's me. I'm like, anyway, it's unreal.
You are taking parts over with you? I noticed fucking
emotion in
people
Morris Fabiani's voice there.
making a mockery out of his engine. Like saying you get off this fucking rebuilding an engine and be done with it.
The action for Top Fuel Motorcycle. So can you believe this, mate? How the way the weekend started, you know how it started, how's it going? All media is on Instagram, remarkable. Kangaroo in the burnouts at the side of the back. Yes, I'm an idiot. Then put his sister's birthday on there just to cover up and do a nice job with that, and now here he is in his final.
He could be saying, yes, I'm a winner of the front yard in maybe 10 minutes' time.
There's a really nice lady from Facebook who went on to do exactly the same thing. What about Lisa Gregorini? What a story that is. The good news too is that Daniel believes they've solved the engine problems. He actually had an issue with the oil pressure in that car. So it was a check valve, the oil pump, and basically he was worried and he thought, we can't let this sit there, we've got to at least pump the thing in.
It's up
And then
behind.
So they went and fired the motor up and they believe they have the problem solved.
Yeah, man.
There's Lovering. We just take a look into the shoebox. This National Drag Racing Championship, as we've seen, Steve
take it. Thanks, Kenny.
We all race for the same reason, in the same direction.
There's no one here, I'm taking you.
The National Drag Racing Championship. One way forward.
Jax.
Oh, can you wait?
Already I'm racing. That's 7 days away. Less than that now. Sydney Dragway next weekend. nationaldragracing.com.au for all the information on this unified series that's going to take it right across Australia in the next 12 months. As we look at Tassoni's car down here, underneath our commentary position, we're about to kick off our top door slammer round number 3 track. Just getting a quick little run. Wait on to. And we're getting into what promises to be a fairy tale
Top
final
door
round.
slammers.
It's going to be an amazing event at
Up
Sydney
next.
Dragway with the aeroplane. Nitro Funny Car action headed their way. Of course, then across the Nullarbor we head to Perth with door slammer and Nitro Funny Car pair up over there as well. And then a week later, up in Queensland at Willowbank, the Top Fuel up there. So this is a remarkable schedule. We're back here in January 13th and 14th or thereabouts. The amazing door slammer and Nitro Funny Car.
This week, more top fuel. So by then, if today was any guide, the track's going to have a lot more action before we come back there in January, and even more so before April. You do not want to miss that here. Dragway, part of this multi-million-dollar Shelby Tower Motorsport Park in South Australia. We can do that. Racing still to continue as part of this Spring Nationals.
Speaking with John, let's have a look at some of the highlights from Top Fuel so far, and it's been one of the most. Blending side-by-side stuff, that's for sure. Shippers kick things off. Then you have one from Carl Huffman, his first ever 3-second nearly good wheel. Lamartine was able to get that. Gee, you would
Taking on Reed, who was talking Silver's early lifting. The supercharger off the Hydrolink car, giving the win to Newby, 381 with a 1.
There we saw Lamartine come up and match. Shippers, both of them putting in a tremendous drive job. Shippers was able to use the win, but it was all about the side-by-side stuff. Both of them posing Nitro, and then let's take a look at the way this worked out between Cutland, and that was a drive job and a half there, but what about the run
Oh
Exactly,
shit, my knee.
and 200s away from the record held by Pete Shippers. That run was for Wayne Newby.
376 as opposed to the Shippers 374. Big thanks to Adrian Hodgson too for dropping in every now and again, giving us some updates. A little bit of track work going on just at the moment. You can see some of the teams from Top Fuel out on the track right now, just checking some things around. I love this clip. This is what it's like when you have people who see Top Fuel for the first ever time, and they all think, I got this covered, this is all good. Some of the reactions here from the kids in particular are priceless.
It's a sellout in Sydney. The car parks are full and the fans are packed in to honour Sam Fennick. This huge crowd is providing some new fans their first taste of the shock and awe that is Top Fuel.
No, not professionals. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming they'll be out shortly, bro. face. Yeah, they're bloody loud.
I think I have two favourites. The kid that really said red frog.
Yes.
And the other kid that's going to drop the ice cream.
Easiest squeeze that coke and ice cream could have gone everywhere.
I hope people filmed the reaction to some of their friends and family that saw Topville for the first time. I hope up the reaction of the Premier. Actually, that would have been
You can get
pretty
Drake
cool. And he had
and
half an idea what to respect because he got some of his kids, but that's different.
You want one of them, Drake? What? This size 8. No proper boys and two fucking size.
You know, I bring the camera.
Back and won this championship looked like for Topville last year. It was an absolute belter. It went right down to the wire. Let's have a look back at last season for Topville.
That's my slow rock I thought it kicks it in more. What? I thought the ball kicks it in more.
Oh, my boss is big like me,
Yeah.
being like, being like, one time,
Ah, yeah?
no, I don't have to hold it, and you don't have to hold it, you can't lose it. I just get it clear anyway.
Yeah, it's
I'll get
chuck it over the top. That's it. Yep.
Now I
Can you pass that camera for me? Hang on, leave that there because it's going live. Do you reckon you can put that camera up for me? Easy.
Now you can play.
I don't know, one of the kids did it.
Hello. Hi. Hello, Gary. Hello, Miss you, Gary. Let me
Yeah. I know, it gets cold out here. But
Chicken wing to Jack's. Okay, please.
give me one.
Stop, mate. No, you chicken wing to Benja. Zach. Wie chứng minh gì sợ?
What if you could?
Tonight, oh, that's
Where is he?
Out comes Peter Lovering. He's so close to a bucket of KFC on the way home. He can almost taste it.
This is the D final for the Australian Top Door Slammer Championship, thanks to the Nanny Hot Shots. And we thank them for their support. They're right behind
Good on you, Dan. Thank you very much for everything.
the cool brackets we have in Aussie drag racing now. And we'll bring the 50-year-old New South Wales Inconvenience is the hometown in a shot to
Say hi.
in the Shibboleth Spiders Board entry.
Car is a fair bit heavier.
Qualified for the 93. First round was a 95 and matches it with a 96 into the beach.
Angle blower as well. That's the shot we're trying to look at right now. So apart from all that, it was a good run. Shut up and take my money at that point, but boy, just like his favourite nugget sauce, that money was sweet.
Ear wrench replay.
It was good though. It was right down the middle. It really didn't wander at all.
Through the finish line, or past it. Hard to tell from that point. Definitely spoke from the rear of the. So watching the centre, we're feeling the blower might have been lifted off this Custard team. There's Eggy Mon in the background.
Yeah, it's a good, always a good shot, isn't it?
As at this point, we saw the smoke from behind. There.
Oh yeah. Yes, old eagle eye in the truck.
Calm down.
Yes, yeah, sure.
He
Yeah.
did a million things on in that truck and still picked that.
The shoots are desperately trying to do their job here at the moment. He's like wriggle, 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 and then into the kitty lizard. Boy, we're almost at the end of what has been an enormous weekend, Knox. Has there been a specific highlight for you?
The first round of field today.
Yeah.
Come and sit over here.
Sure, we've called a lot of it the last 2 years. That was up there with that Nitro North event we had in 2021-22. So I think it's just going to get better from this point as the recovery crew, which has many men and women here today, helped out all 3 days, making this event what it is. And they've got another customer down there.
Worst part is it's the heaviest door slammer that's here as well. And it's just got loaded up with probably, I don't know, 50 or 60 kilo of kitty lizard. Oh, she's gone fair way in too. And at the start, just put the nose in, but she's gone a fair way in. Hey, I want to say a shout out to Steve Betts and all of his incredible team. I know that Betsy is moving on to other projects in the future, but he's a great friend of all of ours, and his lovely family are very supportive here as well. And it's been a huge effort from Steve and his team, and Well done.
I remember he moved to town a couple of months ago. There he is on the screen.
Right on cue.
Betsy and I've had a few chats, and Big Cam alongside him too. This guy has been one of the young guns, the backbone of helping out. Steve Betts on the screen there. Handy commentator in his own right too, is Betsy. Adelaide Grand Prix days, yeah. And has spent many a night in the last few months. We've sat on the hill here dreaming of this event happening, and we love what Betsy's done for Dragway at the Bend.
I think the fans could probably put your hand together for that bloke standing there in the black jacket. Everybody here is one of the very hard-working people behind the scenes. You can get a little bit of a tip.
I just wanted to come over here.
That's for sure. On both sides of the fence.
Former top field champion Scott Betts is
I
here
used to,
as
yeah.
well. And remember, he ran Calder Park Raceway.
Right, now I can ask him.
In the glory days.
Now I can ask him.
If you ever get a chance,
No.
he will tell you stories
No,
right
as a
through the
joke.
night of the glory days of Oz's house
babysitter?
back in the day.
So we're about to take the helmet off. They've now got the
Like I said, it's a joke.
shoebox out of the
All we
sand.
need.
And we'll be looking down the barrel of Gregorini. Sony, by the looks of things. Daniel, who had to shut the car down, was worried about oil pressure when he came up the line against John Zappia. If you weren't paying attention before, if you were busy watching cars getting fired up at the pitch, John Zappia will not make the call for his final.
As a joke.
He paid me something I could $150 for an alcohol.
He actually wasn't overly happy with the mile per hour with the top speed, but the ET was a ripper.
561 with a 3 that was, but with damage, so he's out for the balance of the weekend as Loverin's car is towed behind the wall. I saw Ronnie in the distance says Adam Tassoni gets set for the C final to take on Daniel Gregorini.
Now, Tassoni has had a busy weekend so far. Started off with an electrical gremlin that would rear its head at the 60-foot mark every time and sort of made him shut that down. You see the Gregorini family there getting set to go. Bryony Ingerson is down there with the man who loves a good bucket of KFC occasionally.
Corey.
We're not getting a bucket of KFC anytime soon. You want a bucket of gravel.
What a run! Two things. A double 01 late reaction time for Tassoni, and then Gregorini tries fine with a 5.68.4. Put your hands together, folks, for Daniel Gregorini. Gregorini. What about the light?
Palmo thought he was safer than a 005. Almost perfection for Tassoni. He got to the centre line. Gregorini was laid back and does a 68 to wrap up the weekend. That car looked angry.
.128 is dial-up mode and internet speed, really. And he just drove back by him. That thing got awfully
He
squirrely.
managed to get the line, so we saw it side and I thought he was heading towards the centre line. Correction. Tassoni, so take that back. We'll focus on the ear-edge replay. Gregorini. Mega rush to wrap up the weekend.
Boy, now, maybe she'll cut Daniel a break. Let's go to Brian Henderson.
I am going to. That was so well deserved. Daniel, 68.
How's it go, Kendra?
All later round of his first round of National Drag Racing Championship.
Yeah, that's cool. That would have been one of
He said to say hi, Sean.
Smiles to Matty Abel. Capiris, a 6.11 with a 5. Matty Abel. Nice to see a good result for him and some good speed consistently throughout the weekend.
246 miles per hour there for Matty Abel on that 587 pass. As it wiggled its way, you can see the vibration going through the doors of the 57 Chev. But Capiris, 0.2 of a second was the margin. Look at the tyre shake underneath there, the way the tyre was slapping the surface again. For Abel,
just good to see him get down. I know it was a 6-1 for Matty, but 5.8's down result for Capiris. Both of the cars had some attitude, Matt, that's for sure.
Here it is on the gear inch replay. judges given a kill signal, and they're not going to start now.
We're not going to have to push the cars down the strip thing, are we? Like we did with the pre-long race. It's going to take a long time.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the look on Daniel's face. What's going on?
What have we said in this spot for so long? You cannot script this action. What do you say in this situation?
I said both get out and leg it. The first one that gets the other end on foot wins. What do you say?
Yep. It's kind of in that direction.
Foot race.
The old two.
What does this mean? Steve Bench talking down there with Andy Lopez, Maury Eddie and Ronnie Palumbo.
And it's the worst possible nightmare if you're a decision maker like those two are right now.
Got a 20-cent coin.
Could come to that.
Now does it come back to ET? If that's the case, would it come back to an ET, Lou ET?
We're only speculating, but if it was, it would go to Ronnie Palumbo. He's got the helmet on. We're only speculating. We shouldn't. We'll need to get confirmation.
Nothing on a face in
Race control on that. A truly bizarre day.
Wait, do you know what I've got so far?
Believe that. The Jim Reed Racing team and Carl Bartland's team standing by watching all of this play out
I
as
got
well.
$100 for moving all of his shit out of the
Interesting, you've got Sydney cars in the right-hand lane in Jim Reed Racing.
I got a brand new set of high
Morris
flies and
Fabiani,
one red
and
mark.
in the left-hand lane you've got Carl Bartland from Western Australia and Lisa Gregorini
I just got one made up.
Yeah, it's a funny
from Western Australia. What do you do here? Look at Lisa's face.
It's done. It's deflation.
If you weren't,
That explains why
It's what just happened. Think of the mental challenges it's gone through to build yourself up, to lift yourself into this moment. Here's Andrew already down the
be able
end.
to do what I
He'll be trying to manage the situation by flying back to the start line. He was waiting for the Camaro to make its way down there.
Says who wants to be a millionaire, get to phone a friend, try and work out what is going on here. Bronny Ingerson.
I feel like in the old third week, at the moment, trying to work out what's going on. So he said, why aren't you restarting it? That's kind of like it here. I'm ready to give this to someone, but no one's coming down to give this. Daniel wants to head back up there because he didn't think there was enough element to restart it if they had to. So I'll kind of keep you updated when I hear anything, but clearly just keep on coming with distance, and when we know something, I'll be the first one to tell you.
Look at this monster sunset that's just bathed their body in the right-hand lane of the snow all of a sudden.
So did Shepherd.
What do you do?
That ended up popping and backfiring too. Basket.
I don't know, do you run at the end of the field? See, like the car can get running.
That's what I'm thinking. Again, we're waiting for official word to see where that goes. We've got to have a final out of this somehow. They might both be able to. I'm looking at Ronnie Palumbo's going to our window, and they're still very much down here waiting. So here's how it all went down a few moments ago in the gear ready replay. Burnout for Ronnie Palumbo, the AC Delco Monaro, then that was shut off, forcing the team and the crew to push the car back behind the start line.
My Bluetooth off my phone.
And moments later,
This was like Lisa must have thought this is it. All I'm going to do is put it down the center.
The sound will probably stop.
And then they realised something was wrong here. Immediately.
Daddy, make sure you let your sound
coming
down
down from
low.
the left bank, see there? It's from our right hand side on the screen, but from the left bank. Now, you could just ease the
I'm
car
showing
in.
Maddie how loud they are.
Here they are. Here they come, boys. Stand by.
cruises through to win the C final. Putland being pushed back. If you're at the venue, give these guys a round of applause.
And so too, the Jim Reed Racing team, they've really had their back against the wall this weekend. And they've had a bunch of good support from Hydrolink. They had their Hydrolink army here this weekend, along with their friends from Valvoline and McDonald's and Snap-on and, gee, the Works equipment team of Clark Putland. It's been remarkable until that moment. I'm not going to say that there'd be any more drama because we don't need it.
Don't you dare. There's the fluid being cleaned up on the right-hand side. I saw it as it was just starting to pull back and Reed attacked the track over 60 foot, but that was about it for the Hydrolink Valvoline team. That was just the C final. I'm too scared to say anything now. We can see on the phone. Oh man.
Just in order. New line Dragway is waiting. Phil Lamartina will line up alongside him as Phil Reed climbs out in front of a beautiful sunset.
Good shot right there.
Waiting for a chat with Bliney. And you saw the Reed team, they were agitated. You can't keep a top-wheel car like that waiting. And the Putlands would know that. They would have known that, hey, we can't keep doing this. But the Reeds were like, we got to go.
When you're using around 60 litres of nitromethane in one single pass, they barely get through with enough fuel as it is to be held up for a little bit longer. Well, that can cause the damage. But he's got the win in the C final regardless. There with a probe, head straight on. Let's go to Brian.
G'day, Phil. A bit of an unusual sequence at the start there.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that to Kyle. He's told me one car and I'm getting ready to look down the oil pressure. As I go on the bump in the second line, I see him do a bit out beside me, so... I mean, if we had a way, it probably would have ruined the run, but we didn't get a good run anyway. It shook the tyres, so yeah, the track was a bit better. But I don't think it dropped cylinders, so we should be right. But it wasn't a great weekend, but just thank you to Hydrolink, Valvoline, Snap-on Tools, McDonald's, FXD Workwear, all my other great sponsors. Obviously, Screwfast. Go online now. We've got a special deal at the moment, $120 delivered to your door. But yeah.
Especially when it's pitch black, I love it.
See what we got from the previous cast. Looking from the far round. Just after this time to Zig and Zag across Dragway at the bend.
383 with a 7 against a 392 with a 3. Great drag racing yet again.
Reaction times, they're just supreme. 0.06 or 0.054 for Shiverus. On the key wrench replay.
What about a 0.01? Every time have you seen that, Nolts?
Very rare.
So Pete Shiverus waiting to catch up with Bryony Anderson. Down in the deep end, the gear wrench sponsorship on board as well. And the Premier Fuels new on entry of Pete Shiverus. Phil Reed coming back through the retirement. And boy, there's so much tension down the start line right now. Everybody trying to work out what happens from here to all at the start. Remains to come. Newbie versus Harris.
The game fire signals. And they're about to bring them both to life as our last two make their way down towards where Bryony is. The hood coming down on where Newbies come. You're right, Rapisada Autosport International have been supreme at the Spring Nationals.
And Damien Harris.
Oh yeah. Jerry's still
A little bit of green on the flag. Quality drive from a champion.
Handlebars on top of the wing, the border seats are starting to cut through this thing here at the bend. Harris wins it in the final of Top Fuel. History-making event at the Spring Nationals.
Damien Harris, congratulations. This is the Gold Christmas tree, the inaugural National Drag Racing Championship Christmas tree, the opening round of the season, the first one here at the bend, and you absolutely nailed it. Well done.
Thank you. Everybody leaving. I didn't see much of him, so...
That's what people want. Stop you.
Thanks to the rest of the family, thanks to us Atlantic Oil and everyone behind this side. And my crew, they've done a great job this weekend. And a little bit different, but no, we've come down great.
There is only one time that one person is going to receive this inaugural trophy, and it's in your hands.
Alright guys, I'm going to end the live stream. I'm down to 5% on my phone. But yeah, I've got some individual runs as well in full HD that I'm going to upload tonight. So cheers for tuning in. And yeah, obviously you can rewatch the live. So yeah, cheers again guys, and catch you soon.
Christmas tree, and I'm going to head over to